My earliest memory of Taekwondo is the very first class that I attended, and we walked into the headquarters gym of the school that we attend, and it was really intimidating, and none of them would speak to us, and it was just really scary. So for the grading, as first cups, which is the red belt, black belt, we are expected to know everything that we had learnt and been taught at a junior level. So that is all of the patterns that we learned previously, plus the 3 different types of sparring. So that's free sparring, 1-step sparring, and 2-step sparring. And the new unknown element that we have to deal with is the board breaks. So that is, it's always scary when you're going into something and you don't know whether or not you can actually do it. And I think the other element on top of that is everyone knows if you don't get through the boards, unfortunately you don't pass. It's just that sort of added pressure of everyone seeing you pass or fail. Mentally, I think you have to be really strong and really sure of yourself to continue on. And you also really have to be critical of yourself as well. And you need to know what it is that you need to improve on, be honest with yourself, and yeah, just keep moving forward and ask for help when you need it. In Taekwondo, there is a really big support system. So there is, of course, the people that you train with on a day-to-day basis, but I think most importantly is your instructor. So every student has probably 1 or 2 main instructors, and they really get to know you over the course of your Taekwondo journey. And they get to know you as a person as well, and they're the really supportive ones that really push you forward and encourage you to keep going towards that black belt.
The ways in which I prepare my students and the students for the grading is probably sort of twofold. So I suppose in the first instance, it's about making sure they know the physical aspects that they'll need to perform the grading test. And then I think on the other hand, it's about trying to empower them somewhat with the confidence side of it, so that they know that they can perform and they are confident in their ability to perform. And therefore go into that kind of grading test with a positive attitude towards it.
I think a certain aura comes around when grading is like that week or just around the corner. It's a showcase and it's a performance to not only each other but to all of the other instructors, to other black belts, and also to parents or even kids that are looking to come up into the adults class or teenagers class. Personally, for me, I know that I get stressed about gradings because I have really bad performance anxiety, especially for black belt grading. It's more scary because if you don't pass on the day, you just don't pass. And what happens on the day is what happens, and you don't really have control over that.